Lo que queremos comunicarle a Europa es que México es uno de los mejores formadores de jugadoras y jugadores profesionales, porque la sub-17 femenil la tienen menos de 5 países, ¿no? Y queremos apoyar a los jóvenes para que sus procesos pues terminen en México, pero también terminen en Europa.
Should Mikel Arriola, Liga MX president, should he get lost with that statement? I just hope they didn't watch the game together. All John De Luisa, the Italian executive, and Mikel Arriola. I pray that they didn't watch the game together.
It looks like he's got egg on his face, right? It's not a good look for Mikel Arriola. I get it. Now, I'm a little conflicted here whether get lost, but I'm going to go with get lost. Not because of what Mexico couldn't do against Guatemala, but because he's confusing winning with developing. And that is a big difference. Now, Mexico wins. Mexico has won at the U17 level multiple times, world champions. They've won. They've gotten very far and competed at the U20 level. They've won at the U23 level, which is an Olympic medal. You can win, and they do win. CONCACAF, they always win. That doesn't mean you develop players, because when you develop players, that means these players that are winning, when they go on to play with actual grown men, they can continue to develop their careers and have long and fruitful careers. We're seeing a trend in Mexican football where these players, 17, 18, 19, 20, those are the lost years for them. And that is it for them in Mexican football. So he's confusing winning with development right there.
So here's why I believe he should get lost. I asked someone in Liga MX, what's this deal with the Italian Soccer Federation? And what they're trying to do, what Liga MX is trying to do, is bringing more eyeballs, European scouts, to Mexico's youth system so that they can probably become more interested in acquiring Mexican players at a younger age. Why? Because now there's an admission of guilt by Mikel Arriola. Liga MX now is not developing younger players, and there's a trend with bigger teams like Rayados de Monterrey, Tigres, América, Cruz Azul. When was the last time that we thought, look what a great job they're doing with their youth system, with their academies? I know América won the under-20 tournament in Mexico recently. How many of those players have had a shot at the first team?
Yeah.
So they are admitting Liga MX is now a problem in terms of developing the younger talent.
And people need to realize how much or how dependent the Mexican footballer, domestic footballer, is on Liga MX. I'll give you a quick example if we compare it to the American player, to the U.S. men's national team eligible player. In Mexico, they're so dependent on Liga MX to form and export their players, but that's not the case for the U.S. men's national team player, because you can go to Europe from Major League Soccer, to USL, which is an independent league, second division, from college, so the university level. There are academies. Barcelona has an academy here. New York has, or I'm sorry, City has an academy program here that you can go to from as well. There are players here who hold double passports, so they have these dual passport, dual nats. Mexican players don't really have that. They're very limited to that. So there's just different avenues of getting to Europe, of sharpening iron with the best that Mexican players don't have. They're completely dependent on Mexican football. So when you have a certain amount of foreigners or the foreign product, and you limit these players, and you put literally a ceiling on how far they can get, well, this is what's going to happen.